Hello, I'm Chief L.J. Fusaro, and today is October 7th, and I'm reporting from the Groton Emergency Operations Center. It's been some time since we've done an update for you, and there's a couple of key pieces of information we thought we should share with you today. First and foremost, as you can see, we're still in the midst of the pandemic, and those precautionary measures that we've been talking about since the start are things that we want to remind the public of. Yes, we've loosened some of the restrictions across the state, and the governor's talking about phase 3. But as you probably have seen in the news media, both on the national, state, and local level, there has been an increase in COVID cases throughout the country. Here in Eastern Connecticut, this weekend we were on a conference call with some of the other local officials throughout Eastern Connecticut to talk specifically about some of the things that we're seeing in Eastern Connecticut. Indeed, and unfortunately, we have seen an increase in cases. There are more reported cases to the Ledge Light Health District. The State Department of Public Health has been passing on information to us as well that indicates that this area has seen an increase. So I just want to offer to you again, when you're out in the public, please use masks. Don't forget hand sanitizer. I keep this in my pocket when I'm traveling so I can have it at my disposal all the time. Maintain social distancing and all those best practices we've learned about. Keep yourself and others safe. The most important point I want to share with you right now is that tomorrow, on the 8th, from 9 to 3 at the Groton Senior Center will be a COVID test site. It's free. You can register. You can check our Facebook account at the police department's Facebook site to get some of the information. I believe Parks and Rec and the Senior Center have it on theirs as well. But from 9 to 3 is testing. There is an interest on the part of our state officials and our health officials to get people that are asymptomatic tested. That's helpful to you, but it's also helpful for them as they gauge where this increase is occurring and how to best handle it. As you know, there's no vaccine yet. We're hoping that one will come soon, but some of the best things that we can do is just preventative in nature right now. So again, if you can pre-register, great. If not, again, 9 to 3 at the Groton Senior Center tomorrow. I also want to remind people that we've got other things going on here in town. On the 31st, Halloween, our department, the police department, is helping sponsor an event at the TVCCA from 4 to 6, which we're characterizing as a COVID-conscious Halloween event, where children and their parents can bring them to the TVCCA office. They have prepackaged candy that they'll be able to give out. You know, we don't want folks out there too much in the public to create some situations where they could cross-contaminate one another with COVID-19. So we're trying to do it as best as we can. We've consulted with our health director. We've worked with other town departments to do something for the community to allow people to go there. So from 4 to 6 on the 31st. I also want to point out that this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. As you may have seen on our Facebook site, our officers are keenly aware of that and have, in fact, we've developed some patches that you'll see our officers wearing. This is one of them. On their shoulder sleeves during this month, they may have these patches on their uniforms to indicate support for breast cancer awareness. We're also selling these or asking for donations for $10 for these patches that goes to the Terry Broder Breast Cancer Awareness Fund. We've had people that work in town government that live in this community that have been the victims of breast cancer, and we want to support them. And this is just our little way of helping out. So if you're interested, contact Officer Heather McClellan. She's leading that. She's our community policing officer. She can get one of these to you. Again, it's a small donation, and it goes to a really good cause. Finally, I just want to say thank you to all those folks out in the community here in Groton who've been so supportive to our department over the last several months and have, in fact, been supportive of us for many, many years. I just want to recognize that support and thank you for all that you do in the community to help us do our jobs better. With that, I'm going to conclude this update. Thank you. And again, don't forget, we're still in the midst of the pandemic. Please do your best to provide yourself and your family and your people that you come in contact with those protections that we all need to get through this until there is a vaccine, until we're through this entire pandemic. So be safe, thank you, and have a good day.